Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on.
And as it is the 29th of July, we are going to be watching What's Up, Doc? From 1972, directed by Peter Bogdanovich and starring Barbra Streisand. So this is one of those movies that's because of not only the people involved with it, but timing that the movie was made. To be completely honest, I had careers of both Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal, but this would be my first actual viewing of this movie. And like I had already mentioned, not only does this movie star Barbra Streisand and Ryan O'Neal, but it also stars Madeline Kahn, Kenneth Mars, Austin Pendleton, Sorrel Book, and Randy Quaid, and two researchers played by Ryan O'Neal and San Francisco to compete for a research grant in music. The man of the two seems a bit distracted, and before he met this strange woman, played by Barbra Streisand, who has devoted her life to confusing and embarrassing him. At the same time, a woman has her jewels stolen and arrives with his stolen top-secret papers. Fantastically slapstick comedy. Not only do we have fantastic wordplay, but we have a lot of physical work going on as well. Very smartly written, very beautifully delivered. We have some hilariously fabulous character actors. Not to put aside, like Madeline Kahn, fantastic. And this being her actual first theatrical role, is playing the most Madeline Kahn that you can actually even wish for. And with the Kenneth Mars doing a fabulous character with a voice is just so supremely amazing. And this movie is just packed with these character actors that are brought forward because of their physical presence, their ability to spin wording properly, or just to be a physically reactive to the thrown at them. This movie essentially is a fabulous shell game. It all takes place centered around a set of hotel rooms in one hallway on one floor, where four identical bags belonging to four different people gets shifted around, like I said, like a shell game and whatnot. And it's just hilarious to see different people going after different bags for different reasons, and it's just a wonder to watch. The stunts are spectacular in this movie. The amount of car work is fantastic. The stunt work with cars is just remarkable. The movie itself takes place in San Francisco, so you totally take advantage of that as well, especially with the driving sequences. There's some really good, actual stunt person. There is a stunt person walking in front of a car that halts before that person gets hit, but with that person still walking forward, the car that stops hits from behind and gets just forward, so just into the empty space just recently vacated by the stunt performer and all that. Just, again, hilarious. Barbra Streisand does a great job at beautifully spouting out these lyrical sort of sounding speeches of information. And the dumbfounded straight man in this movie of Ryan O'Neal just going along with the flow, trying to figure out why his life is crumbling around him and all that sort of thing is just a delight to see. Something that I would be remiss to not point out is during the car chase scene, where the initial vehicle being chased is a bike being chased by four cars, the dragon ceremony parade going on with band preceding them are playing a version of La Cucaracha, and it's just a different tone, and it's just that kind of comedy going on. We have a sequence where the giant glass pane is being crossed in the roadway while vehicles zip by and all that sort of thing, and the gentleman going back and forth and all that. But anyways, again, just great slapstick. And to end on a note where we have our leads of Barbara Streisand and Ryan O'Neal having a conversation where Barbara Streisand brings up the line, being in love means never having to say story, and then having Ryan O'Neal take a beat and then says, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard," as the final line of the movie. When you know about the situation of the time, and you understand why that's just a hilarious note to end the movie on. So when a group of several travelers, all packed with either top secret documents, clothes and lingerie, arrive in Los Angeles on July 29th, 1972. 3 minutes into this 1 hour and 34-minute movie. And on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off into the future to see what we're going to watch for tomorrow, which is the 30th of July, and that is going to be Cold Mountain from 2003. So until next time, go see a movie.